Welcome to the Jack Homestead, where simplicity meets self sufficiency. Hey there, we are Mr. and Mrs. Jack, and this channel is all about rolling up our sleeves and getting back to our roots. Whether you're dreaming of off grid living, growing your own food, raising animals, or just learning how to live a little more intentionally, you're in the right place. Here at the Jack Homestead, we share real life experiences, honest lessons, and practical tips from our journey toward a more sustainable, hands on lifestyle. From garden beds to chicken coops, DIY projects to preserving the harvest, it's all about learning, growing, and thriving together. So, if you're ready to trade convenience for connection and comfort for capability, hit that subscribe button and join the Homestead family. Let's build something real together.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Jack Homestead. Just doing a little work today. I haven't filmed anything in a while. Just been kind of busy. End of the year projects. Garden prep. Garden prep. Just canning and all that good stuff. Processing stuff. Raspberries are doing really good. They're still producing. I clean out the silky coop for Mrs. Jack while she's down in Philly. Her birthday's Friday, so feel free to say happy birthday to her. This Friday is her birthday, and next week we got some stuff going on, some personal stuff with Mrs. Jack. I won't mention it. And yeah, that's about it. Silky's like to sleep in this corner here, and I like to poop in there. Plus today's video, I just thought maybe we would just watch, listen, have some peace, tranquility, I guess you could say, for a few minutes anyway, with everything that's going on in the world. Well, in the world, mainly here, but I'm not going to get into that, so. We've done quite a few tomatoes products. I don't know if I told you, but we did homemade ketchup, which we tried when it was cooking, and it tasted pretty good, and we got that canned up. Mrs. Jack got some tomato paste canned up, and we canned up some more spaghetti sauce and tomato sauce. She did some more pepper products. Is it Parchini peppers? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm working this week. My week off was last week. Like I said, I apologize for not filming and stuff like that. yeah, I do have a request, if you guys don't mind, is if you could share and like and comment on our video and all that good stuff. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And yeah, it helps out our channel. So as you can see, the chickens here. I'm not going to do this end here because it's not really dirty. They were more congregated down here. There's not really a lot of poop up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put straw in there. So I'm going to run over and get that. Get this closed up. Our silkies, they're so cute. What are you doing in there, huh? What are you doing? Huh? Huh? What are you doing in here? Yeah, they might like this a little better. Yeah, it's a little fluffier. There, put their little rocking roost in there. I don't think they use it, but we'll see. Yeah, this coop was another one of my DIY do-it-yourself coop. It was made out of a crate. Why is it doing that? There we go. It was made out of a, like I said, a crate. And stuff like that. Mrs. Jack wants and check my mic there, make sure it was on. So yeah, I put a weather vane on there. Just a cheap thing we got off of Amazon. Them guys are checking it out, but eventually this will get a roof put on it, hopefully before winter. So let's go in the garden. I know I haven't shown you guys a garden. Monday was the first day of fall here in Pennsylvania, or according to the calendar anyway. As you can see, a lot of stuff has been down. We're still getting cherry tomatoes. We feed them to the chickens and myself. Some of the squash we pulled out. Some of the beans that we pulled, Mrs. Jack's got in the house, dry beans. Some of these are still going pretty good, even though they got the mildew. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. I don't know if I showed you guys this or not. What was that? Did you hear that? Huh. So anyway, the tomatoes are coming to an end. These ones are. We're still getting some Roma tomatoes, as you can see. We're still picking them, still making sauce. Over here, I put this down. This was where our beans were. So Mrs. Jack requested that we put straw on the raised beds area where the green beans were after I pulled them out, and then put the wood chips on the outsides to help with weed suppression and stuff like that. Our meat birds are over there. They're getting pretty close to being processed. Probably another 2, maybe 3 weeks. October 18th is they're on the schedule for us to process. We process our own birds here, as you guys know. We got some squash over here. Yep, some. It's funny because we didn't get any zucchini this year, which was kind of weird. That area right there, that's where we had our cantaloupe. They did okay. They were small. Of course, here's some more Roma's tomatoes, which I got to get out here and get these picked. Mrs. Jack wants me to, with these here, pull all the tomatoes off, pull the plants out except for the Romas down there. Look at these flowers. Aren't they beautiful? They're still going strong. Oh, we got some tomatoes over here and some squash. I did harvest the watermelons, as you can see, and pull them out, and I'll do the same thing I did over here with the green beans. Now we're going to change up this year, and this area here is going to be our strawberry patch. Mrs. Jack's going to transplant strawberries from our strawberry area, which we'll get to here in a minute. Peppers are still doing pretty good. We didn't get a lot of the like cayenne peppers and stuff like that. Jalapenos we got. Here's our butternut squash. Look at the size of that one right there. It's huge. Look at that. It's huge. Let me put my hand down there so you can see how big it is. It's pretty big. We harvested, I think, 1 or 2 of them already. We did end up pulling the kale out. And over there was a Swiss chard. This here is Mrs. Jack's rhubarb. Another volunteer tomato plant. But these strawberries here, Mrs. Jack's going to transplant those ones that are down here and put them over there. So here's some more peppers. These are supposed to be snack peppers, but man, let me tell you what, I ate one of them and they're hot. Oh, look at the bee right here. Look at him taking a rest. But there's a lot of those. These are habanadas. They're not hot. Not sure what these are. I know these are regular sweet peppers, which we still have some down there. Mrs. Jack wants to keep them going, see what happens. Definitely have some here, as you can see. And again, that's our strawberry. More paste tomatoes that we're keeping. Cucumbers have been long gone. We did harvest the onions. I didn't do a video on that, I don't think. I gotta remember. This is our grapevine. We got some grapes for that. Not a whole lot. Another paste tomato with some marigolds in here. Very pretty. And today's September 24th. And I think some things are still going. These tomatoes will come out, the bigger tomatoes, and I'll save all the green ones. Mrs. Jack says that she'll get them to ripen on the windowsill or however she does it. These are our shishito peppers. We still got some of them. Some of them are turning. For instance, like this one here is turning. We got beets here doing really well. More paste tomatoes. This was our carrot bed and red onions. Our red onions didn't do very well. I just don't understand that. So I don't know what she's planning on doing with that. This is a volunteer spoon tomato plant right here. Find a chicken. This is our asparagus plant. These are red. So I don't know if they got to turn brown before. She did get some of them. Not sure what's in here. But here's a, I could probably go out there with them. This can go out. And this one can go out. Take that one out there. There we go. Volunteer sunflowers. I'm not sure what these are. Mrs. Jack would know. Our blueberries didn't do very well. We lost 2 in the beginning, and there's 1 there, but we're going to end up transplanting that over in the other sunflower bed. We're going to take those sunflowers out of that one bed, which was the pumpkin patch last year. So let's go over here. Hey, we'll walk through the tunnel here. The tunnel of beans. Yeah, she's drying all these out so we can make soups and chilies and all kinds of good stuff. It's supposed to rain the next couple of days, so we're going to let it go. Here's a cabbage. Probably harvest that this week. Here's our raspberries, our fall raspberries. Guys, I tell you what, not all of them. I think some are summer raspberry. Oh, there's a bunch back there I missed. See them right there? Fall raspberries that we're doing this year is phenomenal. Did awesome job, and they're still growing. Look at that. So here's one here. Let me try it. A little early, but there's my fig tree. Doing pretty good. Now, and here Mrs. Jack planted more beets, which are coming up. And then over here, she planted carrots. And we have a cabbage in here. If you remember, we did cabbage, lettuce, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and, well, it didn't work out like we wanted it to. So it did end up, it didn't work very well. So we learned, because we were thinking about the bugs, you know, the caterpillars and stuff. Didn't get much worm damage. Well, it got a little bit of worm damage. There's one of them butterflies that likes to eat that kind of stuff. But we learned that you can't put that stuff in a greenhouse because it'll bolt quick. So, oh, our cucuzzis were there on this trellis here, and then that trellis down there we had cucumbers. We did pretty good with cucumbers. Here's another. There's some cucuzzis I'm going to give to the pigs. Here's another white grape plant. Like I said, this area over here is going to be the blueberry patch next year. And then here sometime this winter or beginning of spring, this area here, we're going to put our apple trees here, because out back they're getting neglected. You know, you want your garden as close as you can put to your house so you don't neglect it. In this area here where all the sunflowers are, we're going to put in the raspberry or the blueberry patch. It's going to be our blueberry patch. And then look at the flowers are still going here, guys. That is just amazing. This here is a Mexican sunflower, and the bees and the butterflies love them. This is Mrs. Jack's cottage garden. And I think that's sage there, and there's sage over there. You can see where we stopped putting down mulch. And then we're going to finish that off this year. The borage over there is ridiculous. Here's some more flowers. Look at these. Aren't these beautiful? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. So beautiful. And we got our pumpkins from our pumpkin patch in the other garden. Now we'll walk over there. Right now it's like, it's warm. That's for sure. I'm gonna give some of these to the pigs. They can eat them up. That down there is oregano, I think is what it is. Some kind of oregano. But eventually it'll take that whole area over. It'll look really nice. Oh, we got pumpkins that fell down in the thing over there. Yeah, I don't know what kind of flowers those are, but aren't they beautiful? Still going strong. It's our black raspberry. Oh, it was huge, had huge raspberries. Of course, I ate them before they even got in the house. I think this is Mrs. Jack's, I can't remember. Of course, our peach tree. We done harvested that. We showed you some of that. And then over here we have a nectarine tree. I think that's what it is. It's a family of the peach. Produced a couple nectarines, but they didn't turn out very well because they're hard to grow. We got to do some more research on that, trim this up, and yeah, get that off of there. Yeah, and then we'll go from there. Now let's take a walk over to the small garden where our potatoes and pumpkin patch and corn was. As you can see, corn's all picked. There might be a couple small ones on there, but that's okay. Leave them for the birds and the chickens. Volunteer tomato, cherry tomato, volunteer sunflowers. I believe they may be tomatoes or potatoes that I've missed. More of the Roma tomatoes, paste tomatoes, volunteer sunflowers, which I normally take down and then the little chickens can eat. Then I'll take these out. Those right down there are ground cherries, volunteer ground cherries. There we go. No, that's a squash plant. Yeah, or a pumpkin plant. So there's another tomato. Let me try one of these. Oh, this is really good. Good and sweet. Starting to split. It rained. But, yep. I'm sure we'll have more volunteers of those in that corner. So, take you over here so you can see the turkeys down in the pasture. And there they are. 10 turkeys. Right around the end of November. One of those is invited to Thanksgiving this year. So I think they're all females. I haven't seen a male yet. So, all right, guys. Hey, thanks for coming on to this and watching this short video. Yeah, it's today his age is, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, but anyway, I hope everybody had a wonderful week. The past couple of weeks I haven't seen you guys, and I apologize. And oh, here comes the ducks. See them right there, our Pekings. They're cute. Anyway, deer season's coming up, and bow season that is, and I got a blind right down there. Gonna fill the freezer with some venison meat and harvest them, and then gun season comes and we'll harvest a few more, and then maple syrup season will be starting. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching the video. As always, be kind to one another. We need a lot of that today, that's for sure. That's for really sure. So hey, I appreciate everybody showing up. I appreciate everybody subscribing to our channel, so you know, supporting us. Comments would be great. Yeah, and all that good stuff. So listen, be safe out there, and we'll talk at you later. Bye bye.